Welcome back to Hopes and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Tver and we're going for Relentless Push East. We have to own the eastern Siberian coast by 1600. That's about pretty much exactly 120 years to go. Because actually no, it's a lie. It's pretty much exactly 119 years to go. Anyway, we have until the end of 1600 to do it. We are in a decent spot. We have beaten up the Muscovites again. We have vassalized Perm. We had to grab Sulik comes from Perm after the fact because I thought I would be able to colonize here through Perm, but I wasn't able to, so I had to send my colonist 460 days? Holy fudge, what kind of way are you taking? How the heck are you getting there? 460... What? It's more than a year. Anyway, we can now colonize this. Perm is a bit peeved about it because we did grab their land, but that's gonna drop down and we're improving their opinion of us, so at some point we should get to happiness there again. We have a few people here to suppress revolts. I mean, like the... whatever they're called, revolts. But the natives, right? Native uprisings. I don't believe there can be native uprisings just yet. I think I'm just going to walk here for now. Do a tiny bit of suppression in Solikamsk. Until our colonist is here. This guy here will keep walking around and look for more land. Now, yeah, natives are way more aggressive in the old world, I believe, than in the new world. So we actually have to stock up here. We'll see. We'll see. You had a bit of attrition going on a minute ago. Supply level 22, 29. We should probably be standing in Moscow. Unless we want to be in Sustal instead, or in Vladimir. Vladimir itself does not actually have much of a unrest issue, but Ryzen does, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna go to Vladimir and hope that that is gonna deal with things. I'm also not gonna pay for most of my forts, except for those who are reducing devastation right now. You're not. There's still devastation in Sustal, but that doesn't matter. I think we're done with that, so let's not pay for our forts. Military mothball all. Yes. Save some money. We do want to declare a war on the Uzbeks at some point to be able to push east further, but we should now not be able to claim their land right now because we're not bordering yet. Once we get our colony here, we should be able to do that. I forget whether we need to have a complete province there, but a colony is enough. I just don't know anymore. Unrest here is still pretty bad. I hope to keep these guys down until we have the coring done. Now, interestingly enough, our autonomy is already 49.1%. I assume that changes once we unpause. That must be from loading into the game, because it should be 90%. That's why I don't want to currently click this button, autonomy increase, because then we would go to 100, essentially permanently, and that seems bad. You are exploring, good. We are making some money. We should consider spending that money either on these temples, which are very nice. The marketplace in Moscow is also pretty good right now. Pskov seems fine too. Or we save up for a fort in our capital, which would give us the mission. I still feel like that's a good investment for the stab and the legitimacy and the ability to gain these other missions. Not that we're necessarily going to complete them, but maybe. What does this require again? Have stab 2 and 5 streltsy. I mean, that's also kind of good, right? What do we get for it? 10 prestige, admin power, yeah. So we can get streltsy quite soon. In math. We're missing 50, we're getting 5, so in 3 years we can get streltsy. And if we then do our mission, then we have 2 stab, which in turn will allow us to do the mission. That seems good. You guys should be suppressing, but you're not. Let's fix that. I guess that means that we are gonna have to build that fort. Unfortunately. Belo Osro, something, spying on me. We can use support the opposition, which is going to be useful once these rebels are a bit scarier. It's fine. Great Horse Separatists in Muscovy, I like it. We probably split up the Muscovites here, so unless they get access through Kazan, which they shouldn't because they're rivals, they might not be able to deal with those Separatists and get Great Horde there, which seems fun. Although the Great Horde itself is currently losing to Crimea and the Nogayans. It's all in flux here. Do I dare to go to... Oh, I'm losing my great power status again. That's sad. I do like being a great power. Who are we losing it to? To the Danes of all people. It's not too far. We're pretty close. But yeah, we're gonna lose it for a moment. Unfortunate. Gonna need more development. This is not autonomy modified, I don't believe. I believe this is flat out development. So reducing autonomy is not gonna help. Developing helps. And getting more land helps. We'll see. We'll see. Now get me that core, please. We have a lot of Muscovian separatists over here in Never. But that core is coming in, so we have a backup option here in case that doesn't work out. Money is there for a fort. I don't see why we wouldn't just build it. 190 ducats. I don't think I have any buttons I can press for reduced building cost, right? That mission is not one we have. No. So yeah, let's just build it. I'm not the biggest fan of not having money. I mean, surprise, surprise. What I mean is not having a slush fund, so to say. But I think in this case it's worth starting the stuff early. Do I want a core Nishni? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah. That admin power is... It's not easy to get. Let's put it that way. Did we ever? We did not ever. So if I sum the diet now, everybody but the boyars, interestingly enough, is above 50. I would like the boyars to also be above 50. Equilibrium is very high. We're gaining 0.28% a month. We need another... What is that? Not a lot. Yeah, I can wait a few months. It's possible that the estates ask for a diet by then. And it is unclear as to whether we get the 5 extra points of loyalty there from doing that. But we'll see. Grand Capitan est mort. Well, we can buy another Grand Capitan, since I don't care about much else here. I would like to swap for a +2 admin guy at some point. But he's super cheap and he's reducing our inflation, so he's quite good for us right now. Diplomatic insult, oh, everybody likes me. I don't care about having a diplomatic insult casus belli, so let's have everybody like me. I'm not... Oh. Yeah, I wish I had my auto-exploration thing. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it just? You're still on your way, but you're almost there. How long do you need to get to the place? You need... I don't know. Some time. I think I'm going to swap my generals. Because over here we don't really need a general right now for the suppression stuff. And here we might need the guy to beat up the natives. Let's give it a few more days, but then we're going to move in there. Rostov making claims on me. We're currently fabricating on whom? On the Uzbek. Okay. That makes sense. I don't think we need anybody else as of this time. We're improving with our subject. That's also good. We can get rid of those rebels. That's all groovy. We stayed Sustal, and I think we do. I don't think there's a good reason not to. And I think I'll also core it. Agricultural Revolution. Manpower, production, or taxes in Sterodub. Sterodub has grain, so we're not looking for production. I guess we're just looking for tax. Give me more money. And my colonist is almost there, so let's move our troops in. Just in case. And now, would I am. Nice. I can fabricate a claim on Ostyaki. I will. Interesting question is whether we should try to discover this place here in order to fabricate a claim on that too. Or whether we're okay with just having one claim. I mean, ideally we would have more claims over here, and we can do that. In theory, right? So if you were to go this way, we can't go in there, but we can discover it. And then make another claim. And we want a straight line east, if possible. I think. Kazan declared one Muscovy. Tribal conquest. Well, that's a fun one. Odiev wants to fight the Kazani. I mean, if you feel like it, sure. You are now taking attrition, which is partially my fault. I swapped the general, and this general doesn't have as much maneuver. Let's move it to Ryzen and then go back to suppression. So, I can do this. How am I separate? The Pescovian? Actually looking pretty harsh. Maybe I should rather give them a bit of a sitting on. Really? Right? Could I do that too? Are you South Karelia? I don't think you... Well, maybe you are. Yeah. So we're not quite getting it to 0. But I mean, 0.3 is pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take it. You discovered... What? Did you discover anything? You did discover Chimmy... Oh, you're the wrong guys. You're the discovering guys. I'm like, what? I should be able to suppress now. And still sit on those mean people, for lack of a better term. How are my guys looking? Streltsy, 95. So next year we can buy Streltsy. We buy the stab as soon as my fort is done, which is still going to take a bit longer. End of next year. And then things are going to be great. I say buy the stab. We're not going to buy the stab. We're just going to get the stab. I guess we did pay for it by paying for that fort. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. But I'm not seeing it. There's money again. I think I'm going to build these temples. Again, slush fund. Who cares? Okay, scouted that. Let's scout that. Stuff embraces the Renaissance. How close are we to getting the Renaissance everywhere? Pretty close? Well, I wouldn't know. Imperial Reform, I don't think we care too much. Institutions. Technology, institutions, feudalism, no, Renaissance. We're missing it in Stir It Up, 51%. We're missing it over here in Tver and Perm. I guess colonies make it kind of rough to embrace it fully. Not quite sure how the logic works on that one. Does every colony have to get its red to it? Or does it just, once I have it everywhere, does it just get it? I don't know. Statesman down. Diplo rep, improve relations. We might want improve now. Because I think we did generate a bunch of aggressive expansion. Now we don't super care as long as we don't get coalition, and the only people right now would be Muscovy and Odiev who can coalition us. The Lithuanians should care less and less the more we go east with our expansions, so that's probably fine. And I don't think we're ever going to drop Muscovy to any point where they are happy. So maybe I don't need to pay for improved relations. Maybe it's just Diplo rep. Seems fine. Claiming Kashin. I mean, you can claim a lot, but you can't have it. So, what gives? Oh, interesting. I can't build over here. Why is that? Because this is not court yet. Once this is court, we should be able to build there. I think. Here goes the diet. Wait, what did I wait for? I think we're ready. Thanks for the warnings. Boyas, yeah, we're totally ready. Toads Reds. I'm going to summon the diet. And I'm going to look for a nice proposal. Develop Ryzen with admin? I don't think so. Develop Vladimir with manpower is okay. Or we grab Igli-who. All provinces in the Ural area. Accepting gives me a claim on that area. If we complete, we gain admin power. Oh, I like that. What's an Igli-who, though? What is an Igli-who? It's not in my subject. It's not Uzbek in nature, unfortunately. Well, Igli-who. No? Cossacks. Igli-who. Igli-who does not exist. Let's try the Ural area, I guess. Let's see what provinces I'm missing. Ostyaki, Pelin. So I assume that Ostyaki is Igli-who. Right, the actual rule is that all provinces in the Ural area must be owned by me. Demand action to secure the rest of the area for ourselves. But does that mean I have to colonize Pilim there? And that thing? Maybe that's Igli-who, maybe that's why I don't get to know. Damn. I would love to do this, but yeah, complete when the following is fulfilled, all provinces in the Ural area are owned by Tver. Or just Igli-who? This tooltip is confusing, right? The Cossacks see they demand action to secure the rest of the area for ourselves. What is Igli-who? Now, obviously, we can't scout this in time. Can I Google Igli-who? Igli-who. Not igloo. Igli-who. It is apparently a place in Russia. A village somewhere in Russia. Thank you, game. It's about as good as I am with geography. It is south of Perm, modern day Perm. Which makes me think that it's this. This? No, this. But how would I know whether this is Igli-who or not? Europa Universalis IV Igli-who. I assume this is a problem with localization. But maybe not. I accept your cookies. Yes, yes, yes. Igli-who. It is owned by the Uzbek at the start of the game, and its province ID 2441. It's a 332 province with Siberian culture. It does not have Ostyak culture. That would, oh, it's probably you down there. Didn't see you there. That province. Hiding in the fog there. I'm very tempted to take the Cossack proposal. It seems to me as if we only need to get Igli-who. I'm gonna click it and we'll see. Maybe. This might be a mistake. Let's do one more discovery here, I think. And then we're just gonna teleport our general over to here to check out Igli-who. What I assume is Igli-who. Now, I got claims on everything, yes. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I need to take more than that. Byzantine refugees. I spent... Tech cost minus 10%. We're paying 18 points for it. 80 points for it. So we would have to spend 800 points in tech within the next 30 years. That's a long time. To break even. I assume that that is trivial. Oh, we need to seize land. Let's not forget that, but let's quickly check technology. I mean, even if we only take one admin, one dip tech in the next 30 years, which seems ridiculous, we already get 10% off 60 each. So I think by all means let them come is the absolute right answer here. 15, 14, yeah. Get them in here. And then take the land from those estates, right? 60, 45, yeah. Grab. Getting us up to 35% crown land. I think at 40 we get a bonus effect. I don't know anymore if that bonus effect has any real use, so to say. Kazan getting occupied by the Muscovites. I mean, it's their choice. I mean, if you attack the bear, right? Literally, the bear. Better be willing to deal with it. I don't know, what's the saying? There's some saying about attacking the bear, right? Oh, I forgot that. Oh, I didn't realize that's Solikamsk. Oh, that's the place over there. No, I did in fact not realize that this is a filthy heathen place, Tengri. Now, Tengri shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, there's no -2 on converting Tengri. But it's still rough. I kind of don't want to spend 333 a month for a ducat each. So we may have to grab some Diplo, not Diplo, the thing, right? Think with the stuff in the place. Missionary strength at some point. We have Streltsy ready, but this can stack up to 150, right? It does say 50, yeah. And then our fort in Tver is getting closer to completion. Once you have done your thing, you have. Let's unassign your leader. Let's grab a guy here, tell him to find out. Well, that's the place I have to conquer for the mission. Does my mission still say that I need to take... It does still say Igli-who. It also says all provinces in the Ural area. I don't understand. Oh. Now we certainly do stand with Yaroslav, but we'll have 9 regiments. Did we die or something? We don't get pretenders now. Let's get in there. We should have yeah, we have a monthly tick in between, so the fort is going to come up. It's all going to be fine. I guess I grab my good general for a moment. Could get hurt here, but we do have our 2-star general over here, so we should probably be fine even if the natives rise up. We're there. Let's stand with Yaroslav. Crunch him. Crunch him. Crunch him. Go back to the other guy. And suppression. Can I get never to 0? That's very nice. Can we do that while doing this? Yes. Okay, we can suppress everybody, so we don't even need to do the Opritichnia people. Colonial range, I don't care, but 10% trade efficiency is obviously nice. And I do want the 10%, the 10 extra settler increase. I might not continue through the rest here, because we don't care too much. We don't get tariffs. Envoy travel time is very, very low on my priority list. Explain minorities cost does not matter, I don't think. Naval force limit does not matter. And fabricating claims in overseas also does not matter. Now completing the idea group and another one would give us policies, but that's so far away. I'm gonna grab these two and then focus on tech to make use of our tech discount that we got. Seems like a plan. Now there's Igli-who as expected. Now we don't know whether we need to take just Igli-who, but we still hope. We still hope. You get this guy, you get that guy, and continue finding what's east. And soonish, that's the Battle of Europe. Wait, was that not done? Was that a different battle? What? Oh, they were Pretender Rebels. Right, Pretender Rebels don't die after the first battle. Not necessarily. I forgot. But we crunched them, so it's acceptable. Ooh, ducats. I mean, obviously I like power. Back in Europe. I mean, I guess we're in Asia now. Do I want to trade 15 admin for 55 ducats? What's the ratio we care? Well, let's check, right? How much are we paying our guy for giving me points? It's like 1.2 ducats if it's not discounted per point. So 55 ducats for 15 points seems very worthwhile. Even if we double it because we're going plus rank 2 advisor, we can still turn this money into more mana points. So I'll take the ducats. I'm probably not going to turn the money into monarch points, but rather turn it into more money. But that's a different story. I mean, you know the thing about you need to have money to make money and all that. Now, what do we claim here? We have a claim on Igli-who, so I guess we do, right? We do. So I guess we keep on claiming eastwards. And then I feel like we should go to war rather soon, right? We're not swimming in admin. And we actually don't have a very good way, or a way, to get our troops to there. Unless we have some sort of conditional military access, which I don't think we do. I'm pretty sure the Russians will say no. And the Kazanites will say no. Well, Russians. You know what I mean. So I might actually have to build a boat. As stupid as that is. I think I'm gonna build a boat. A nice little bark. Cog, not a bark. A cog. For a bunch of ducats. So we can, quote unquote, quickly move our fleet from one to the other. Interesting enough, my subjects are not protecting their trade interests at all with their ships. They might be saving, they might be have them mothballed. Settler chance, global settler increase, thank you very much. I will certainly take it. Right, the monopoly. So what's the trick here again? I can extend it, get some money and mercantilism now. We keep the equilibrium stuff and all that, and we keep on not being able to revoke it. Or we do nothing, but that doesn't automatically revoke it. It just makes it revocable. And revoking one has like -20 loyalty effect, right? Yeah. Can I attempt to keep these extended? Take the mercantilism, take the cash now, take the loyalty. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Boyars lose 10 influence. Okay. Literally. Okay. Temple. Did I not build that temple in Novgorod? Maybe not. Still a very good temple. I'm not currently able to build stuff in Moscow because we're building something in Moscow. Oh, it's probably a temple. Not sure whether we get more money out of the marketplace in Pskov or a temple, but these temples seem very good. So let's build them. You are suppressing? Yes. My rebels, my Permian separatists are the issue, right? Right, these people. I hope you hear the air quotes. There's my natives, and gone are the natives. What are we looking at here anyway? And are you like tributary to somebody? Hope not. You're married to a bunch of people. You're allied to Kazan, Nogai, Chagatai, and Delhi. You have a lot of friends. You have 21,000. So you're no slouch, Mr. Uzbek. It's not going to be just a crushing victory there. Especially with all those friends. But you do not seem to be a tributary to anybody. Like, say, Ming. Which would be rather scary. Now, I assume if I attacked now, the Kazani would not be able to join. That just makes sense. Because they're utterly dying to the war they declared themselves. My subject here is... it's getting closer to being non-libertarious, I guess. So that's a thing. Master of the Mint is dead now, that's sad. I certainly want to hire another admin guy. I don't currently have the cash because I just spent it, but we're making money somewhat hand over fist here. Even though we're paying for forts and colonies. Speaking of forts, we did. Why is it not saying I can do a mission? What did I miss? Consolidated the state. No, wait. What did I not do? Fort in Tver, check. Fort level 3, check. Tver area. It's like Bezhetsk in the Tver area. No, but Toropekis is. Gosh darn it. Well, fudge. So I guess I built that fort for pretty much nothing. I mean, I guess I have a fort now. Do I tear down the fort in Moscow now? I think I do. It makes Yuriev unprotected, but that's it. Yeah. Could tear down the one in Tver, but that seems just wrong. Let's get rid of the one in Moscow. Right? Could keep it. We have money. Maybe we keep it. I don't know. So, we cut to the mission because I didn't realize that there was a province in our capital area that we don't own, that is actually owned by Lithuania, which is not somebody I want to ever attack. So unless something weird happens, like the Lithuanians selling a province and selling it to me, or something, I don't see how else we could get control of that. Or they lose it to somebody else, to like Pskov, and then we take it. It's tough. It's tough. I'm just going to assume for now that we're not going to continue down a Sovereign Principality at all. Therefore, we're not going to get the stability boost. And therefore, we're not going to get Consolidated State unless I'm actually willing to spend 2 admin. And I'm not. Therefore, I probably just raise my strategy now. Right? So I have them. That makes sense to me. Where will they go in our capital? Increase our stab cost a bit more. And by a bit, I mean a lot. But I feel like I want those Streltsy. That might be a mistake. Well, that's a lot of Streltsy. I was expecting 5, not 7. I'm sure it wasn't the tooltip. Don't tell me that it wasn't the tooltip. I'm pretty sure it was. Anyway, we're going to put a cut in here. Thank you folks for watching. If you like what you're seeing now, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if you have anything at all to say to me, then that comment section is a nice place for it. Thank you for watching, and see you folks next time. Also, I didn't mean to discuss the subjugation of Perm again, but I forgot. Maybe I'll remember next time. We'll see.